What's going on, you guys? It's none other than the legendary Deuce here, you feel what I'm saying? And today, I just want to let you guys know something that you probably would disagree with, but it's the goddamn truth, ain't it? Yeah, I just want to tell every last single one of you guys out there that you don't give a fuck about innocent women, children, or people that are not your loved ones losing their lives to shit they ain't got nothing to do with. Yeah, man. Let that soak in. You feel me? You guys don't give a fuck. We know that these governments and these people in high places and shit, we already know they don't give a fuck. They'll take a whole country to war with them, get to another country, and kill so many kids, children, babies, take so many lives that have nothing to do with the conflict. Countries, quote unquote, right? Countries are going to war, but really it's just one person or a group of few people in the government going to war. Like if the US goes to war, I ain't got shit to do with that, but I guarantee you if whoever we went to war against decided to drop a bomb on this bitch, they not gonna be like, hey, don't send the bomb to his location because he ain't got shit to do with that. Right? And the truth be told, we don't give a fuck as people. Like, even without the spiritual woke conscious shit that's going on, the raw truth about this shit is until you until you could do what the Grinch did and grow a heart, none of this shit don't matter. Ain't no change coming. Thing you gotta understand about spirituality is you could do all everything. You could weigh your crystals. You could meditate. You could take your spiritual baths. You could leave offerings and give offerings to your ancestors, and you could do it all. You know what I'm saying? You could study your portals and your zodiac signs, and you can do everything. If you don't have your heart chakra open, there's no point because everything leads back to the heart. Love is God. Love is the universe. You know what I'm saying? Love is the law. So if you ain't trying to love to an unconditional level to where I don't give a fuck if a motherfucking human being is 10 million miles away from me, I got something to say about you dropping a bomb on them. You feel me? If you ain't trying to get to that type of love, this shit don't matter. All this spiritual shit don't matter. You not really you not how I want to say it. You conscious. You feel me? You conscious with spiritual hints. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't really you just aware of some shit more so than you are with really opening up your heart. You feel me? Getting hands on, really stepping out here. You know what I'm saying? Like when you open up your heart chakra and you forced to love everything that scare you, you forced to love everything you don't understand, you forced to love everything that you don't agree with. You see what I'm saying? You forced to love everything. That's when you really stepping. And until you doing that, you're not really stepping spiritually, consciously, consciously, if that's how you say that. Fuck it. I don't be having proper grammar, but fuck it, right? So all the roads, understand all the roads to this spiritual shit. It leads to opening up your heart chakra to the point that you can love anything. And once you get to that point, then the world really opens up for you because you realize there's so much shit here to love. Your kids, your friends, your family. You know what I'm saying? The earth, nature, you know what I'm saying? The water, uh, the skies, the star, the whole, there's so much shit in the universe to love. That's what we supposed to be doing here. Anybody tell you anything different, I ain't gonna tell y'all they bullshit, but I'm gonna tell y'all they still got some more. You know, you gonna always have some more to go, but they haven't reached that point where they understand all this shit really about love. You gotta love your fears. You will not be scared of something if you love it. You gotta love pain. That shit ain't gonna hurt if you love it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta goddamn, you gotta love everything that you dislike. You gotta love everything that you don't want to love. And when you get to the point where you could truly open your heart chakra and love it, life just gonna get beautiful. It ain't got no choice. Cause now you speaking God language. You talking that God talk. You heard me? You speaking God language. So when you speaking God language, life gonna listen. Universe gonna listen. Say, hey, this man speaking straight love. This man speaking straight from the heart. Heart chakra open. I'm with it. Cause that's how this shit is designed. But I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to understand how easy it is to solve some problems that we just seem to just brush over. Like, I don't understand why people still down for more innocent people. Okay? The model being laid out for so long. Where y'all think sports came from? Sports was a way of getting kids physically fit and active so they could be prepared to go fight wars without telling them, hey, we need y'all to prepare to go fight wars. All the way in ancient times with the Greeks and the Romans and shit. That's where all this sports shit came from. Now, if that model being came in back then in sports, right? Sports is played in a setting. You play football on a football field. You play basketball on a basketball court. Fans can gather around that motherfucker, get as close as they want. Everybody go home at the end of the day. They can spectate, they can watch. Ooh, he got knocked out. She got dunked on. You feel me? The whole nine. So why don't we have that model for wars? And let's face it, us adults, we can't get along to save our goddamn life. That's just what it is all the time. And I don't know if that'll ever change. In order for that to fucking change, all of us gonna have to open our hearts at the same time. That damn near at these moments in time feel like something that'll never happen. But like I said, why not have war on a war field? Why the fuck? If my country and your country, we want to go to war, we take it to the war field. Ain't nothing on that field but soldiers of my country and soldiers of your country. Ain't no women, ain't no children, ain't no innocent people dying. Same thing with this gang activity shit. You feel me? Like, some people say it's stupid. They never knew where the shit came from and shit. I understand because I understand where it originated from and why it originated with the gang culture and all that. But all I'm saying is, your blood's my Crips, nigga. We need to take this shit to the goddamn, to the war spot. Ain't nobody there. It's me, you, and me and you. Then we can see who really want to die. Cause ain't no cameras, ain't nobody coming to watch this shit. This shit ain't cool. Ain't nobody here promoting this shit. You feel me? Now we just got, it's just me, you, your consciousness, my consciousness. Think about how dumb this shit is if we go through this shit. And eventually we gonna stop doing that shit because we gonna realize like we just gonna go over here and kill each other. Stay woke, man. It's your boy.